Hey, y'all, if you're listening to this before December Wednesday the 23rd, 7:30 p.m., we are doing a non-denominational winter stream. It's going to be on the No Time Records YouTube channel. Stop by. We'll listen to some amazing music together, and we will talk about non-denominational winter.
We might play some video games. We might break out into some interpretive dance. We might watch some shitty videos. It'll be a good hangout. Go from 7:30 till whenever. Come chat with us and all that. So
Yes, it will be very non-denominational, and it'll be very winter as well.
it'll any reference to any denominations of any kind will get the band hammer. If I hear anything about the big J or the big G, band hammer. If I hear anything about the CK or the SC, you know what I mean. You getting the band hammer. Yeah, you can't get COVID through a stream. So come watch us.
Yeah, I'm fucking dying right now. All right, off to the episode. Welcome to the No Time Records podcast, the number one podcast where half of the hosts have COVID, but we won't tell you who it is.
It was Fern.
It was me. I got it from work, which is I did not want to work in person. I fought to work remotely, but well, here we are.
I had the fucking scare like 2 weeks ago where one of my dumbass coworkers who had been like going to parties and like literally like the prime like super spreader.
Yeah.
Like even like now after like 2 weeks of like, because we were gone for, if we were exposed, we had to quarantine for 10 days. Thankfully, no one else in my staff, got it. But he had to quarantine for 2 weeks, and then he comes back and he's like still not wearing a mask and shit. It's like I fucking hate this kid.
To not, wow, I can't fucking construct a coherent sentence.
Your brain's fried, dude.
Yeah.
It's heating
Okay.
up.
So not to oust my my coworker that gave it to me, but a little earlier on when I first started working with her, she asked me, "Is like, hey, what are you for the weekend?" And I said, "Nothing. I'm just gonna stay home and not do anything." And then she said with a straight face, "Oh, you're taking this lockdown serious?" And here I am.
Yeah,
Here I am.
yeah. The same coworker was the one who's like, "No, man, I got it in April, man. You can't get it twice."
Oh,
God,
you
he went
can
to a
though.
Halloween party with like 200 people. He's like, "No, they were taking temperatures at the door," and I'm like, "I
Oh
fucking
fuck.
hate you."
It's
This is bound to happen. Of course, it was the day after Thanksgiving, so guarantee he caught it during the Thanksgiving break.
yeah, it's dude, it fucking sucks, bro. Like like I mentioned, I fought so fucking hard to not be in contact. It's almost like um if we just stayed home, like if I just stayed home, I
Yeah,
literally would have never caught it. I literally would have never
yeah.
caught it.
And same with me at work. If I, would have never been exposed. I've had now. This is thankfully with Vision. After we came home from recording, and then like I think like a week after, it was like, oh, California's fucked. Hey, let's let's not go outside. So
Yeah.
we got pretty. I think we got pretty lucky in that sense.
I just read that Los Angeles actually might be like the hardest hit like in all of the country right now. Is
Jesus
about
Christ.
2,000 confirmed cases daily in Los Angeles County.
Yeah,
Which
yeah. I think
yeah.
I think we like paid it forward because um during the like March and April, no one was really worried about California. It was all New York and then the Midwest a couple months ago, and now I feel like it's not that I feel like it's moving east. It's wherever it's gonna flare up. But I feel like now it's like, oh, LA got too comfortable. Orange
Yeah.
County got too comfortable.
Oh,
Oh, we're
definitely.
fine. Oh, we're not anymore.
Yeah, Orange County that we're oh, okay, hold on. Let me get that stat cuz Orange County COVID cases daily. Cuz I even looked it up like not too long ago cuz I was like kind of curious and I was like, "Yeah, let me see what it is right now." Oh, okay, there we go. Daily 3,753. Deaths reported today
That's
too.
in all of the United States.
No, in Orange County.
3,000 new cases in Orange County.
Yep.
How many deaths?
Currently today, 2.
Oh, 2 deaths.
Yeah, 2 deaths. And I was messaging one of my buddies from Japan, and he was telling me that Japan currently has 600 daily cases, and I was like, my man, oh shit, that's must be nice, must be nice. And then
New Zealand's having shows again.
must be nice.
Yeah, they
Japan,
won.
because it's all Hiro, friend of the podcast, Hiro told me that because Japan isn't mandating lockdowns, it's all like dependent on like the person, but a majority of other people are like staying at home. But a lot of people are like same as here. A lot of people are losing their jobs, and the
Yeah.
government actually is not like helping them out in any way, shape, or form. But earlier in the year, they gave him 3 disposable masks per family. That's it. Just 3 masks.
Mhm.
That's all they get. Not even like
Per
money.
family.
Just yeah,
Not even per
yeah.
person.
No, just like you get 3 masks.
Like
Well,
3 masks sent to your home.
yes. Which, well, I thought he was like kidding, but he's like kind of like a serious guy, and I was like, holy fuck, that's really
Was
bad.
Well, isn't like work culture like
Completely
way
different.
different out
Yeah, it's
there?
completely different. And over there, like if you're sick, you will wear a mask regardless if it's COVID or not. So even if people aren't
Yeah.
going out, they're still going to be wearing masks. Which there is also a giant anti-mask movement in Japan. And
Hell yeah, brothers.
yeah, so it's literally not just the United States, and a lot of it is fueled by like very,
Right wing
yeah,
conspiracy
right,
shit.
no, not like just right wing ideology. So it's literally just like us. It's fucking insane.
Screw COVID. I went to Tokyo.
Dude, just to see, I checked tickets, $800, and I could go back to Japan, which there it's never that expensive, so it's understandable.
Um. Well, United States passport is basically a paperweight at this point.
Yeah, we ain't fucking going anywhere.
I
So
rushed so hard last year to make sure mine was ready for this year.
yeah, yeah, I paid that form and everything, but you know,
I went
it's
to the post office 3 times. I went and got money orders. I don't do that. Who does that?
me. I feel like I got a money order once. It colds my heart that it's not just the United States, that it's other countries, but also the UK also has a strong anti-masker movement, and none other than Eric Clapton and Van
My God.
Morrison, who Van Morrison we need to stop. Okay, he wrote like a couple good songs in them, but other than that, like he needs to be stopped. They released a they released a blues rock song, I guess you could call it that, against like public health codes, called Stand and Delivered. And I'm reading the Vanity Fair article, and I fucking love this bit. It's literally the very first paragraph. Eric Clapton and Van Morrison, both age 75 and therefore 220 times the risk of death from COVID-19 compared to people 18 to 29, have released a blues rock track raging against public health codes. Oh, fuck.
I loved listening to the song while hearing you cough in the background before this. Don't laugh too hard. You
Oh
might
my
lose your
god.
lung, dude.
Oh my god. No, dude, COVID's fake. Didn't you hear? I'm just dying for fun, dude.
You're dying. You're dying because you have too many negative people around you.
Yeah, exactly. It's like cuz when I was looking at my phone, my entire like my eyes were on fucking fire and my entire head was hurting. It's because of all the negative 5Gs and toxicity coming from my phone. That's what it was. It wasn't because of
Someone should clip this.
oh my god. This song was released just as a new and faster spreading COVID-19 strain was identified in the United Kingdom, with a 40% increase in cases from just 1 week ago. British
That's
Health
what we call chef's
Secretary
kiss.
yeah, I know, right? British Health Secretary Matt Hancock called the new strain of COVID-19 out of control. And I don't mean like, yo, dude, that's out of control. Like in a positive connotation. Like I'm pretty sure this is completely negative.
Off the chain.
Yeah, it's
COVID
not.
strain is off the chain,
It's
dude.
it's not like yeah, sick. It's like oh
Oh, it's
fuck.
like sick. It's like
Yeah,
sick.
it's not
Like
Michael
I'm blank
Jackson
sick.
bad. Yeah, it's not Michael Jackson bad. It's just like
It's
bad bad.
no, it's not Michael Jackson bad. It's Michael Jackson bad.
Yeah, Michael Jackson, bad.
Yeah. Not
Okay.
hyphen.
Yeah, not hyphen. Oddly enough, okay, so Tommy, would you believe if I told you that this was Van Morrison's first song that he wrote about the lockdown and COVID?
I would not believe you.
Okay, what if I told you this was the second song?
I bet it was.
Okay, what if I told you this was the third song?
Fuck, don't tell me. Is there more?
This is the fourth song Van Morrison wrote
No,
about. So he wrote
no,
this
you're
song,
lying.
this song. He wrote this one, Stand and Deliver. And then this his first song was actually called Born to be Free. The
Okay.
second one is As I Walked Out, and the third one is No More Lockdown. And actually, this song right today, the song right here, Stand and Deliver, was actually released today by the time that we are recording this. So this is fresh off the presses. Tommy, what do you think of the song?
It's got that perfect county fair for the rest of my career vibe to it. No, it's got
Yeah.
that perfect KFC background music for the rest of
Oh,
my career.
fuck. It's real RNC energy.
Yeah, it's got
Oh,
that
man.
yeah, it's got that this is gonna be in the back. It's gonna be the background music of every A&W and KFC restaurant across the great nation of America.
Oh, my God.
That's a deep cut that only Fern and I know.
Yeah. Um, so, all right, I do want to read this little tidbit that in 2005, Van Morrison's song "They Sold Me Out," um, um, he was under fire for the repeated reference of the word shekels because "They Sold Me Out" was an anti-music industry song. So this isn't his.
Oh,
It's straight fucking boomer energy, and yeah, there are some cool baby boomers out there. But when we use the word baby boomer, it is generally not talking about, the cool people or like just like baby boomers in general. It's always like a specific brand of baby boomer. And
most
Eric,
most of the people who listen to this probably know what we mean.
yeah, but I'm just covering my asses from their lawyers, which Nathan for you has taught me to always consult a lawyer. And also Eric Clapton in 1976 went on a notorious racist rant while on stage, which he eventually did apologize, but now he's doing this shit. So, and with just a shit year and shit music even being released on the day that we fucking record this podcast, and probably
Buzzer beater,
yeah,
buzzer beater album of the year list, man. That's what he was
yeah,
going for.
yeah. So we are jumping on the bandwagon. It's not really a bandwagon. I feel like if every year end like publication has some sort of list like this. So Tommy and I are gonna talk about our favorite records of the year, and generally as a music podcast and music like collective, we want to uplift local music. Unfortunately, Blink 182 is on my list, so I feel that I failed. I failed it. So we're gonna pick 5 albums each, and we are going to pick with 3 honorable mentions. And Tommy actually is going to talk about some bands that he got into this year. So Tommy, go on ahead. Start off with your honorable mentions.
So I don't know what about. I think because I started exercising more, so I was listening to music while I was running, and I got really into a kind of more upbeat like rock music. Like I wasn't just running to like grindcore and ska all the time.
Yeah,
I
grindcore's
was
too
like,
fast. You got to pace yourself.
it, sometimes it's good and you get some of like there was a time I put on like harsh noise and I was trying to run and I was like, this is not working. I was like it sounds like how my body feels.
Yeah.
So I got really into Lightning Bolt,
Oh shit. Yeah.
which had the perfect level of intensity, but it goes on for more than just 30 seconds. Um, Yeah, I realized like I was looking at my Spotify Wrapped, and I was like, I listen to pretty much nothing but Lightning Bolt and the Hives. Um,
That's an eclectic combination.
it, and my last thought on Lightning Bolt is they're very much one of those like nerd bands, whereas in like music nerds,
Yeah,
where like if you go to one of their shows, it's gonna be full of a bunch of people who don't know how to act at like a hardcore show.
yeah,
It's all the people who like don't go to like mainstream like shows. You know, they don't go to the huge arenas or they don't go to the big shows, but then they also don't go to like local DIY shows. It's the when like a weird band that they like from the internet is touring and they play like a small club, then they go out and see them.
yeah.
Uh,
Is
and the reason why I know this is because Lightning Bolt they made a big deal that they play on the floor, which like in DIY is like there's a stage, but if you're used to going to shows in small to medium clubs, yeah, that might be a little interesting to you. Be like, oh, this fucking band is playing on the ground. That's fucking artsy as shit.
is there one certain album or like track that stood out to you in Lightning Bolt's
Uh,
catalog that you were like, this is fucking it. This is it.
Dracula Mountain off.
Oh, Wonderful
On
Rainbows.
Yeah, that album, that song is so. It's my third most listened to. It's got like it's basically in two parts. It has like kind of like a fast like kind of build up like intro, and then it has like a I guess their version of a breakdown, and then it just ends with just insane drumming and like fuzzed out bass for like 2 minutes straight, and then just like the drummer is their vocalist, and he just wears a mask on stage with the microphone like literally in his mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah, Brian Chippendale is a fucking insane drummer. Um,
yeah. Wonderful Rainbow was actually the first album, the first Lightning Bolt album I listened to. I think some I saw it on like a recommended like math rock, noise rock like albums list, and that was
yeah,
on it, and I was like, yeah, I'll check it out. I like Melt Banana and like Hella and stuff, and I was like, dude, this is so fucking good. Like this is really good shit.
and like their stuff is like from the they started in like the late '90s, which like if you had heard something like that back then, you would have been like, "What the fuck?" It would have been crazy to have like a CD of that as like a little kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also got into a band called Knower, which is I cannot think of who the two um musicians are, but it's a guy and a gal. It's a girl singing, and then a guy playing playing drums over it, and it's kind of jazzy, but it's definitely got like it sounds like what's that stuff called like Sophie or Girlfriend of the Year or like Poppy, like that kind
Oh,
of pop music.
hyper pop.
Yeah, it's like hyper pop, but like kind of jazzy because he's the dude's a established jazz musician. So it's got like a lot of like break like drum breaks and fills and a lot of like really like fast bass work. Um, but it's just really poppy and fun, and I've been super into that. And I got really into Duke Nukem Forever
Oh
as
fuck.
well. Uh, I listen to their split with WPI pretty much every day. Duke Nukem Forever is a phenomenal fastcore band from I think Slow, either Orange County or Slow,
Yeah, they're from somewhere in California, but like Southern
like
California.
Southern but not LA. But I got super into Duke Nukem Forever. Great fastcore band. Would love to see them at some point. I don't think they've ever like fully broken up. They just kind of like we just come in and out. Because they're like members of like really like one of them was in Trash Talk. I think another one was in like Ceremony. Like they're in like bigger bands.
Yeah,
I got
I'm looking over that right now.
yeah, super to Duke Nukem Forever.
One of them's in Cell Rot? What? Really?
Yeah,
Oh, one of them's in Dad Punchers. Oh, that's what it is. The drummer for Duke Nukem Forever is the drummer for Touche Amore. That's what I knew it from.
right. Yeah. I think one of them's in Trash Talk as well.
That is the this dude Sam Bozen. He was in Trash Talk.
Yeah, it's a
Was he?
weird. It's like they're it's just funny that like it's a joke band name, and it's like full of like people from like huge bands.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I fucking love the logo, the Charles Bronson. That's
That's
funny.
so fucking good.
All right. Other
Yeah,
artists?
those are my that's what I've been digging on this year. Uh I mean Lightning Bolt put out an album this year. I don't believe Nowhere did anything. That's oh Nowhere's also do you know Clowncore?
Yeah.
It's the same dude, the drummer.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Well, I'm.
Yeah.
Whoa, damn.
So
That's
think
a
of
trip.
that, but like think of that, but hyperpop, not grind.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I've been digging on. What you what about your honorable mentions?
Um. Well, the thing is, like, I don't have artists. I have albums as my
Okay, that's
honorable
fine.
mentions. Okay. So for my honorable mentions, I do have three albums. The first album that I really really liked is just I I really hate Fat Mike with a fucking passion. So I can't call this album good in front of
Yeah.
other people or else they'll make fun of me. But Get Dead Dancing with the Curse is such a goddamn good fucking album. Like it's so fucking good. Like it might be one of my favorite albums of the year, but because I literally do not like Fat Records, I cannot add it to my top 5 of the year.
Oh, Fat
I'm,
Mike is
I'm
not in the band. They're just under Fat.
yeah, they're under Fat Records. So
Oh,
unfortunately, if Upper Downer does go on Fat Records, I will not listen to
can't
them.
like him anymore.
I
Dude,
can't. I'm
hate
hurt.
I hate fat collectors so much.
Oh, dude, me too. Believe I
Fucking
fucking know
insane.
him. Yeah. So but dude, Get Dead, Dancing with the Curse. Oh my god, holy shit, that album's so fucking good. My second is Sarcasm. They're self-titled. It's
Oh, phenomenal shit.
yeah, it's a great album. The one thing though is it's like a small departure from like the previous album,
Yeah.
and it's still damn good. And I implore like everybody like who hasn't listened to it yet to listen to it. It's such a good fucking album, but it's just like too much of a difference for me that it's still great. It's not better than the last one. Sorry if you're
I'm
listening to this, Alex.
I'm surprised how quickly they flipped out a new
Yeah,
album.
that was.
Um,
I mean, COVID. What are
that
you gonna
band's
do?
a
I guess.
it was no Fern was already ready.
Fuck.
I
Well,
think
they're
they were recording. I think they recorded it like while Beach Bummer was like out.
they are
getting
such
pressed.
talented musicians, and
Oh, they're a machine.
they all work together so fucking well that I'm not surprised that they're able to. They're just like so in sync as well. Like I'm not surprised that they were able to just shit. Well, not shit something out, but you know what I mean. Just like quickly get something together, like record it,
Yeah.
learn all the songs perfectly, and then record it. Like it's no surprise to me.
I
So
think for them, this was their 10-year anniversary, so I think it was important for them to try to get like something out
get
for
something
that.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too.
Which it's crazy. Like they're our age, and it's their 10-year anniversary.
No, they're your age.
Yeah,
They're not my age at all.
they're between us. I think all of them are a little bit older than me and younger than you.
So they're somewhere in the between. That is
Yeah.
that'll leave our ages ambiguous forever.
Yes.
So my last one, which the first time I listened to this, I was like, oh my fucking god, this is insane. Is Fiona Apple's Fetch the Bolt Cutters, which when I was listening, the first time I listened to it, my girlfriend was like, is this Fiona Apple? And I was like, yeah, it is. And she was like, oh, this is really good. And I was like, yeah, it's pretty damn good. Then I kept listening to more and more, and I was like, dude, this is amazing. The way she like just crafts all of her songs is incredible. And if I ever do meet her, I want to ask her if like the dogs barking were intentional or not. And
Yeah.
those are all my honorable mentions.
So let's get into it. Let's do I don't really have like an order of like this is my favorite or least favorite. I just kind of have 5.
Yeah, neither do I.
Okay. I'll start with Jodie Faster's Blame Yourself. Um
Ooh,
I feel
yeah.
bad cuz I'm putting albums that I've put out and I feel
That's
like
fine. I mean,
I feel
that's
like I'm having to pick children, but um
oh, that's not fine.
I had found this album before having put it out. So, you know, that's not the case for a couple other albums on here, but yeah, Jodie Faster, amazing melodic skate punk, fastcore grind, melodic grind, whatever you want to call it. They are an incredibly fast, clean sung, clean guitar, not clean sung, but not like growls. Um, fast band from France, and their music is so infectious and fun and just boom, constant one after another. There's no time to breathe. It just the whole album like starts and then just goes for like I think it's like 19 minutes long. It's like 20 tracks. It's so much fun to listen to, and I hope to eventually see them in the near future. But yeah, Jodie Foster's "Blame Yourself," a phenomenal punk record.
Yeah, it's super fucking good. I
Yeah,
really that might be one of my favorite releases off of No Time this year,
yeah,
possibly. I'm not like you said, I don't want to pick favorites, but the thing about picking favorites is that especially with like a record label is that personally with me and like Stay Tough, like I won't put out something that I'm not a fan of, you know?
yeah. That's the thing with like I like every like I'm not gonna put out something I wouldn't like choose to listen to. Like I
Yeah.
put out music that like I like. I like every record. There's no that's kind of the fun of like a DIY label is like if this was like for the money, it'd be like I could see the appeal, but I don't listen to it. Like no, that's not how I work. I put up music I like.
Yeah.
So,
Have you ever seen
yeah,
Taxi Driver?
I have not.
Oh fuck, never mind then. She's in
Okay.
that movie.
Oh, Jodie Foster.
Yeah, Jodie Foster. Have you ever seen
Jodie.
Silence of the Lambs?
No.
Wow, okay. Well, she's in that movie too.
16 Candles.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Is that Jodie
She's
Foster?
not in that movie though. she's she's not in that movie.
Good.
All right. You should
All
you
right,
should.
moving on.
Oh wait, have you seen Hannibal? Not
I
the
have not
comedian.
seen.
We've all seen. Dude, that show is so fucking good. Like me and
I have
Kayla were
not
watching
seen.
it. Holy shit!
I
I think
if you
you and your partner will like that a lot.
if you name a thing, I have not seen it.
Oh
Name any
Jesus,
movie.
really?
Yeah, name any movie. You know what the last movie I saw in theaters was?
What's the last movie?
Inception.
Dude, that was 2011, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Hold on, Sep.
I was in high
That's
school.
2010. Dude,
Yeah.
stop. That was not the last. The last movie I think I saw was well, I like going to movie theaters though. All right. So, all right, here's a record I almost guarantee that you never have heard of. It is actually the Huntingtons, Muerto, Cárcel, or Rock and Roll. Well, that's actually how it's spelled. It is the Huntingtons are a staple in like Ramones core. They've been around since like the mid '90s, like around with like Screeching Weasel, the Lillingtons, and the Riverdales and bands like that. And they've been going at it for God like 25 years, and this is like their most recent album. And hearing what like they originally started with, what's the record? Their most famous record, High School Rock, which was released in '98, to now, like the progression and like the the structure of the songs are so fucking good. Like it's not just Ramones core, like yeah, they're Ramones core, but they also play hardcore punk, and it's just like very like basic hardcore punk, but it's so fucking good. And each of their songs, like they're about 3 minutes long, but each song in itself has like two different like modes.
Yeah.
Like it's like it's kind of hard to explain, like kind of like how you know how like a classical music, like eventually you hit like the midpoint, you either switch key or change like in a bridge, like in a sense to like a kind of make it sound like a completely different song. They do that on nearly every single track, and it's just fucking like beautifully crafted like pop punk, and it's so good. And it's not like modern pop punk. It's like traditional Ramones if they played like fucking Minor Threat. It's so good.
What was that one called again?
Muerto, Cárcel, or Rock and Roll. It's in Spanish, but they're from Pennsylvania or something. I don't fucking know where they're from. They're from the U.S. They're so fucking good. Delaware. They're from Delaware.
Oh wow.
Delaware pop punk. So good, so good. And it's nice to hear like just Ramones core.
Yeah.
And like Ramones core, the cheesiest, worst like genre of punk, like easily second to Psychobilly. But oh god, I'm a sucker for this shit. I'm a sucker for some good Ramones core.
Yeah, it's definitely like the cheap candy of punk.
Yeah,
I say that in like the nicest way because my boy Andrew plays in Caffeines, but yeah, it's definitely like it's just like you just put it on. It's like the junk food of punk, where you're like, yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, it's oh man, it's such a good album. Everyone, listen to it. Tommy, what is your next record?
So it's the EP from brand new um egg punk. I don't know. I still don't know what those terms are. Uh, band from the UK called Froggy and the Ringes, and the album is called Soft G, and
Froggy and the
it's
Ringes?
yeah, and it's their song, their title track, really called Soft G. Uh, make sure that you know that the it's pronounced Ringes and not Ringses or Rings. It's I that might be doxing them, but it's the members of the playing, just straight up fun, kind of goofy egg punk. And I heard the first song off it, and I was like, oh, this is silly. And then I kept listening to it, and then the whole EP dropped, and I was like, I literally just put it on repeat because it's like super short, only four
Yeah,
songs, but it's got
yeah.
the perfect like sing along ability and just like kind of upbeat like attitude. There's a song called "Don't Listen," and it just has lyrics about how like um your mom doesn't listen, your cat doesn't listen, your boss doesn't listen, and then it's like your beer doesn't listen, your sandwich doesn't listen, your TV doesn't listen. It's just like, and it's just like it just says no one's listening over and over again, and then a bunch of nah nah nahs. Like it's just like the perfect like satirical, like I don't know if it's like satirical on purpose like that, but just like the perfect, just like generic like punky ethos in a song. And then there's a song about just drinking cheap beer. Like it's just like the perfect like just on repeat fun little like punky p. And I'm a huge fan of it, and I'm surprised how much I've liked it because I generally don't listen to a lot of the chain and the egg punk bands and the one word one syllable or the blank and the blank bands.
Yeah.
Uh, but I just something about this one was just fucking funny and just enjoyable, and the kind of the mastermind behind all this stuff is his discography and his similar to Sarcasm. He just can just keep making music, and if his band isn't ready, he just starts another one and puts it out as something else.
It's our great band. They're
Yeah,
really fucking good. And
I hope to.
I did not know that he started a new band in a sense.
He started a couple.
Yeah,
Pisser,
COVID does that.
Frog in the Ranges, Cordvart. Yeah, he fucking.
Oh, he's in
He just,
Pisser?
yeah, he's.
Huh.
Yeah, I fucking. I hope to, if we ever go to the UK, play with or Froggy and the Ringes, which they gotta wear masks on stage, and apparently it's reference to like a German snack food. It's like onion chips.
It's is it the what's covering the other band member's face?
Yeah, it's like a bag of them. They need to
Zuibai Ringe?
yeah, they need to like just throw out like bags or just literally open them and just throw them at the audience.
I do like how the album cover is like reminiscent of the Sonics album cover. I don't know if that's like on purpose or not, but it's really reminiscent of actually, hold up. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. It's not reminiscent. It
It is.
is. It is.
And it
Hold up. Here, I'll send it to you.
Oh yeah, there it is.
It literally
Is it
is. Okay, never mind. I take that
yeah,
back. It's
it's
not
the same
reminiscent of
album
the
art.
Sonics. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the Sonics boom. Oh. Well, mystery solved.
Uh,
Mystery solved.
if you want a fun, just little EP, Froggy and the Ringes, Soft G. I'm getting a bunch of the 7 inches in eventually, so excited about that. But yeah, they're I if they never make any more music, I would also be okay with that. Like this is just like the perfect like one and done type thing. It just exudes that like kind of energy.
Yeah.
I also just want these fucking 7 inches to be rare so I can sell them for a lot of money, but that's neither here nor there.
Fuck yeah, I could cut that out. You know what? No, that's staying in.
I
That's,
see,
that's
keep that
staying.
shit in.
That's dang
What's
good.
next on your list?
So in one album that really like I've listened to this album like a little earlier this year, but it really just like floored a whole lot, like a lot later throughout the year. Like I
Yeah.
like around like February and March, like I started listening to this album near daily, and that's not even a fucking lie. That's Blink 182's Dude Ranch.
Okay, now
Like
hold on.
what? I've that
Uh,
album. What?
I um, hold on. It's still 2020, right?
Yeah,
Did it
it's
get repressed this year?
Dude Ranch.
Yeah, was there special
No, it did have a cassette pressing in 2018 though.
okay, so well, you seem very excited, so keep going.
Yeah, so Blink 182's Dude Ranch. I revisited this year, and it's just holy shit. Like nearly every single song is a goddamn masterpiece, and it's that album's so fucking good. It's so fucking fast. There's like it's the drumming is so fucking caveman and elementary. Like it's full on like neck thoughts, you know? And it's just a perfect amalgamation of everything that pop punk like should be. Like it should be fun, it needs to be fast, and it needs to be like serious and sad when it wants to be. And god, this album is just so fucking good. And like I literally cannot stop listening to this record from top to bottom. And even my Spotify wrap up, like at
It's
five,
all Dude Ranch, right?
yeah, literally five songs are all from Dude Ranch. Like
Jesus
it's
Christ.
like my entire Spotify wrap up was nothing but Dude Ranch. It's fucking insane. But yeah, I don't know. The like I could almost to the T play Dude Ranch from top to bottom on drums perfect without listening to the song or without listening to the album.
I know it. I know what we're doing as a Halloween cover set next year.
Well, you know, everybody else has to fucking listen to this album, which like I bought a cassette of this album,
Yeah.
and it's just, I don't know, it's just I kind of feel that, well, because of like the way Blink 182 like acts like on stage, and just like how they act in like interviews and just like their personas and shit, that everybody just kind of like labels them as like the dumbest shit, like shit p band, which you know
Yeah.
they fucking are. But like the songs on Dude Ranch, especially like their more serious ones, like really need to be, oh hold up, oh fuck, they really need to be put out in the forefront. And you know, I'm like defending Blink 182, but like that album's really fucking good. Like it's fucking amazing. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about my favorite, one of my favorite 2020 albums, Dude Ranch.
Didn't it come out in the 90s?
97, yes.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
And
Um,
what's it, off to you, Tommy.
uh, stupid henchman, whatever helps get you through. Um, I don't think there's any way a henchman album was not gonna end up on my favorite albums of the
On your
year.
list, yeah.
Um, I've already gone into length about how much I like it, but it's just great ska album, great crack rock steady album. Chet is still incredibly creative and is pushing the boundaries of what you can consider like ska music, and it's just good laid back record, not as intense as their older stuff, but honestly, with how awful the year has been, it's been nice to just have like a good album just to distract you from it. And phenomenal record. Definitely recommend it. So
Yeah, definitely. It is also one of my favorite records of the year. Probably possibly like no, you know what? I'll say it. Yeah, it's my favorite ska record of the year. Like definitely.
yeah, it that it just I, we God, we're huge Henchman fans, but yeah, and it's a great fucking album, and very excited to see the future of Henchman that becomes of this. Hopefully, he can tour with these songs at some point, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll fucking join Stupid Henchman. I don't know how it'll work, but I'll fucking do it. Yeah, you know, as soon as I beat COVID,
Yeah.
I'll get on a plane and affect everyone. Um,
What's your next album?
My next album, actually, no joke, I'm looking at my list right now, is Whatever Helps You Get Through. So because you picked that, I'm gonna pick Charmingly Demonic by the Stupid Stupid Henchman. Uh,
Also,
like I've
great
listened
choice.
to this album a lot. Wait, what? What were
Yeah,
we gonna say?
is a great choice.
Yeah, it was released in 2008.
Yep.
So it's still in the running for my favorite record of 2020.
Yep.
Like dude, just when we did the Crack Rock Steady episode, just revisiting this album because I listened to like every single album that was on the list, and even like a couple of the tracks on the playlist that I still have
Yeah.
yet to put up. Just revisiting to that Crack Rock Steady sound, and then going to this where everything is not. I'm not saying this in a bad way, but artificial,
Yeah.
and there's that disconnect of what like of this is really advancing not just crack rock steady but what ska could be, and being released in 2008 is fucking insane. Like
Yeah.
yeah, there was
There's,
bomb the music industry happening in like 2004, but that also did push the genre. But I think Stupid Stupid Henchman like really showed like yeah, you could have like a MacBook and stuff, but like Stupid Stupid Henchman, they just like all right, we're just fucking doing this.
bomb for like I could think of maybe two or three songs that ever got as intense as most of Henchman's back catalog. I mean, that shit was like grindcore at some points.
Yeah.
Like Henchman is so heavy, fast, intense, dirty, um, unrelenting. I mean, car bombs are cool. Is if you're into Henchman, car bombs are cool. Is like a fucking like I don't want to say euphoric experience, but it's so long. There's 32 fucking songs on it that just don't ever ease up on the intensity, whether it be the actual music or lyrical content. You could just stay pissed off for like an hour long, and it's
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal. Um,
Fuck. Well,
yeah,
yeah. I Stupid Stupid Henchman. That's my Charmingly Demonic. That's my favorite one of my favorite records of 2020.
so my next favorite record is not even an album per se, but it's all of Nick Lutzo's Twitter songs.
Yes.
Yeah, I found myself constantly going back and listening to them. Um, Nick Lutzko is a content creator, musician, um, all of the above for when it comes to like just kind of internet people, Twitter comedian. He does mainly music. He did a lot of stuff for Super Deluxe. He did all the like Alex Jones as a folk song and Eminem as a Talking Head song and all the emo Donald Trump shit.
Yeah.
But he put out a lot of videos specifically on Twitter this year, just like kind of like quick joke songs, and a couple of them were like just straight up jokes. But then a lot of them got really political, and almost to the point where I was like, they weren't like Orange Man bad, you know? Or
Yeah.
it was just like because he was relentless against Donald Trump in a way that was like ridiculous and fucking insane. That like to me it was like how crazy 2020 was. It was the perfect response. It was like the music that I'm gonna make is going to be like I commented on one of his videos. It was about I think how it was Donald Trump won't talk about his ass. I just commented, "This is protest music." Um, he has a song about how celebrities are hot because they eat the blood of babies, and Donald Trump is ugly as shit because he refuses to do it. He has a theme song for the RNC,
Oh, that one. That's the one. I think
which
that was the first one that I heard. That
which
was the
is
first one that I heard.
it's basically it's like a ska song almost. But it's him just it starts with him like naming off like people who are gonna be at the RNC and why he wants to go, and then it just becomes like a weirdly obsessed like almost like stalkerish like how he just loves um Dan Bongino the
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah. The
conservative
speaker.
writer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fucking funny. He's talking about like wanting to be his son, and he wants to change his name to Nick Boncino. And then his follow up to it was a
Uh,
song about wanting to go to the Trump boat parade, and it just ends with
oh
him
yeah, that one.
screaming on the. It ends with him screaming on the side of the road, just repeating "boat parade" at the top of his lungs, like yelling at cars passing by him.
Yeah.
And then
Oh fuck.
he wrote the songs about Spirit Halloween.
Oh yeah, that was the third one. That was when I was like, I was aware thanks to Internet Today.
Yeah, he
They
wrote a song about Spirit Halloween, and then they actually reached out to him and they paid him to make a sequel to it. Um, I think probably one of my favorites is the Ballad of Don Jr., which is it's a song about him dreaming about hanging out with Donald Trump Jr. and bullying Biden's son Hunter. But all the references he's making is clearly about Donald Trump Jr. being a piece of shit, and it's so
yeah,
fucking funny. So like to me, I was just like, I it was like I said, it was just like the perfect like world is fucked. Everything's insane right now, so I'm gonna make people laugh. I'm gonna just make insane like not even like super thought provoking like songs or like he could probably write angry punk song saying fuck Trump and he's a bitch or whatever, but just like I don't know, is saying fuck Donald Trump uh, gonna do anything, or is writing a song about how Donald Trump will talk about his ass? Like it's I don't know. I just it was the perfect like just like mindless like you know what, fuck you, you know.
yeah,
So yeah, Nick Lutzo's Twitter songs has definitely been some of my favorite music of this year.
yeah. We're both fans. We're both
Yeah.
fans. It's good. It's good shit. I know you don't. You're not on Twitter, but do you follow him?
Um. No, and I really mean to because I know that like it's funny because like I just wait for the YouTube uploads, but I'm like I'm sure if I followed him, I would have seen this like a week ago, you know. And it's the same with Connor O'Malley.
Yeah, I do follow him. I follow
Like
him.
a Connor video will go up, like he'll post something on Twitter, and then like a month later we'll put it on his YouTube, and I'm like I should just follow him on fucking Twitter.
I opened up on Twitter just to double check that I do follow him. I do, but also Travis Barker just tweeted the Little Drummer Boy song was written about me. I want to take back my previous Blink 180. Oh wait, he wasn't on that album. So yeah, Travis Barker confirmed for
Let's see
worst.
what you got next.
So the next album that it's okay. I recently started listening to this album, like I think a couple months ago. There's this record label in Japan called I Hate Smoke Records that I've been a huge fan of since like I was in high school, like in 2010, with like United Skates and like Yellow Gang coming out and stuff. And I did see that they put out this band called the Panic Cuties, and I'm putting their 2014 album Fast Ain't Furious, and I've recently I don't know why I've never checked these guys out before, but it's this is literally the kind of band that I want to start. Like they have a like this is a mix of just Ramones core and power violence. And it's I
Oh
guess
yeah.
you'd call it fast core, but it is so fucking good. Like it's just like standard like three chords and then bam, just blast beats. It's so fucking good. And like it's ridiculous how this no, they're from France. How it's ridiculous how this band like nobody talks about them. Like nobody knows who they are. And they are so criminally underrated. And I really want to just like kind of bring them a little more out in the forefront. And they did release something last year which actually I can't find online, and that's also like the issue with just listening to bands outside of the English language. Like it's very hard to listen to. Like a lot of Japanese punk is not on Spotify. A lot of
Yeah.
it is not on Bandcamp. They just have different ways to just like upload and like listen to music. Yeah, and because Panic Cuties are from France, but they're distributed by I Hate Smoke, which is Japanese. So it's not just French. I got to go through French, Japanese to get to this. But this from top to bottom, every song is a fucking sing along. Every song's so fucking fast. It sounds like It sounds like Screeching Weasel and like Charles Bronson like
Don't give me an idea
combined.
for a really awful bootleg shirt.
Oh no, dude, I'm gonna beat you to that. Screeching Weezer.
Fucking, I want to do that. Side note, I want to start our fucking pin company. We just make the worst possible like pop culture collabs. And just
Screeching
see what
Weezer. There's your first one. There's your
Weasel
first one.
fucking Pikachu Frazier.
What?
Exactly.
Oh, put Hannibal Buress, but put him in like the Hannibal. I feel like that's a thing already. Put him in the Hannibal Lecter mask. But yeah, a Panic Cuties, Fast Ain't Furious. One of my, I this and I think Dude Ranch are like two of my most listened to, especially Panic Cuties. Like a little like from like maybe like the last 3 months.
Yeah.
Like this is literally the band I want to start.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, Ocelot. That doesn't do it for me. There's no singing. I want singing, but with blast beats. Like this is literally what I want. Think of like Jodie Faster, but they're trying to impress a girl from high school.
That's
like
fair.
it's kind of like that. It's so fucking good. All right, and now we each have one album left.
Yeah. So I'm picking Gentrified Swamp by Leachate from North Carolina.
Oh shit! That's a great fucking album.
I listened to the like also one of my top listened bands. Like I would just put this album on and then go running. And then also something about how especially the drummer Ethan, their choices of production and how they choose to make their music sound. It's a weird line of like it's lo-fi. Don't get me wrong. It's not like cell phone bad. It's not like cheap you know, oh, we're just going to make it sound shitty. I don't know what they do for their production, but it's like to me it's like something about it is like it's just like the perfect amount of like it's got that fuzz to it, it's got that washed outness to it. It's just it's his drumming is insane, super crisp drumming. I mean, they are very talented musicians, but just something about the production of their music and how they make it sound, it's just like grimy and gross, but not like cheap and shitty. Hatchet is a fucking phenomenal grind band. I really hope they tour soon. I would love to go out to North Carolina and play with them in Siboney, but yeah, just great album top to bottom. Out by we did a mini CD and then To Live a Lie did a cassette tape. Be dope to see this thing on vinyl. Super short, it probably fit on a 7-inch. Yeah, it's a phenomenal fucking grind record.
Yeah.
Leachate's Gentrified Swamp. They're a pretty prolific band. I mean, they put out like splits constantly. Yeah, them and also check out Junt, Aunt, which is Ethan the drummer's other band, which is essentially sounds pretty similar. He also makes phenomenal fucking music with Junt, and yeah, just something about, you know, and they this might take offense to this, but they definitely have that like they look like they're one of those dime a dozen like internet grind bands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know, just something about them is super special and super like just fucking amazing music. Yeah, check out Junt and Leachate.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Don't know. I've had them both pronounce it to me like over the phone multiple times, and I still don't know.
Leachate?
Yeah,
I'm looking at. Hold up. Let me see what Google says.
Leachate.
Leachate. Okay.
Hold up. Google, give me one more time.
Leachate.
Yeah, Leachate. Hold up. There's a button that says "Learn to pronounce."
But
Go slow. No talk.
Leachate.
Oh, there's actually a practice button. Okay, hold up. Let me hit this. Yes, Google can use my mic. Leachate. Good job. Thank you, Google. So so it's Leachate. We are pronouncing it correct. Yeah, this record's so fucking good. It's really short. It's just gravity blast after gravity blast. Just one song after another. Fucking
there we go.
It's so the tags. It's they tag it under false grind.
Yeah. No, they're great. Uh they fucking oh yeah, some of the there's like bass drops almost or like clipping like some of the times like he'll go to hit the snare and the entire song will just blow out.
Yeah,
It's so fucking great.
yeah. They're really
Yeah,
really great grind band.
I
Yeah.
would love to do a split with them at some point with Vision.
My last album that I picked, my favorite record of 2020. Again, awful year. Is Blink 182's Dude Ranch.
Good.
Bro, you have no idea how I legit listen to this album fucking daily, dude. Fucking daily. Um this fucking record's so good. Um I don't know, dude. Fucking Waggy brings me to tears. Untitled so fucking good. I don't know, dude. Just fucking I don't know. I've been converted to a Blink 182 apologist. This album's fucking amazing, top to bottom.
There you go. I mean, at least with like Blink, there's so many years and so many albums that like you have so much music to listen to as a fan.
Yeah,
Right.
and I did see a meme that somebody posted that was like Blink 182 with Matt Skiba was like, "Do you guys want a new album?" And then somebody commented, "It's like, ah, no thanks." Which like that's exactly how I. That's literally how I feel. And
Intermittent Damnation by Onasnop is
oh yeah,
um
that what? Can I change my answer? That album was
yeah.
fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Actually, no, I'm not gonna change it. I like Blink
Blink
182.
182. They I'm so shocked still that they asked to they came to me for this record, which usually never happens. Usually it's me having to hop on this cool shit, and I'm
Yeah,
incredibly proud to have this on vinyl under no time. Um, Speaking of, although hopefully by the time this is up, they'll be en route. But yeah, it's the first time I've ever like gotten like order like constant emails about like where it is. Because it's delayed right now because the plant that it's going through in France is shut down due to COVID, and then obviously the holidays are
fuck.
gonna fuck everything up. But the tapes are in, you know, they're shipping. But yeah, it's I saw them live a year ago and a little bit over a year ago, and just fell in love with their music, and then connected because I went and saw them twice, and then we exchanged info, and then I put out a discography tape of all of their music out last year, and then they approached me again to release this new album, and I'm super thrilled and happy to have this under no time, and uh, I'd love to see Honest Not back here in the States. They're just a great fucking fastcore band. Um, they're all of them are like in other like grind bands around the UK. The
Yeah.
big one is that their drummer was in Afternoon Gentleman.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's the bass player in Afternoon Gentleman, and yeah, it's a fucking great album. Again, another album that just starts and then just does not stop. You put it on and you're like surprised it's already over. It's like 17 minutes and it's just so packed full of music, fast, aggressive, angry. Just oh god, great album. And then I got that reminds me we're gonna make all the mini CDs. Our house is getting tented next week. So I'm taking all of the I'm printing out all of the supplies that I need to make the mini CDs, and I'm just gonna make them in the hotel room.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Well, at least you don't have COVID.
yeah. I'm not looking forward
COVID
to it.
free.
And that's it's the last podcast of the year, Fern.
Yep, we did it.
Woo! COVID be,
Half a year of podcast.
COVID be damned. Thank you guys for listening. Hopefully we will be doing this into the next year and so on and so forth. Hopefully, and we're all safe and healthy during this holiday season, and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully, you know, get vaccinated, get safe, be and all that good shit, and we can hopefully come out and play and see all you guys on the road or around Orange County or whatever. So super at least a little bit hopeful for 2021. But not holding my breath. But yeah, hopefully everyone has a safe holiday. Wear a fucking mask. Holy shit.
Yeah, you don't want COVID. It's not fun.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm
tell you that
wearing
right
a
now. It ain't
mask.
fun.
I'm wearing a mask right now in the microphone, just in case the COVID like hacks my computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's but yeah, everyone have a safe holiday. And, call your loved ones. Don't go anywhere. Call them, FaceTime them. You don't need to get on a plane.
No, you don't.
No. But yeah. Merry Crimbus and Scappy New Year. No, don't end it like that, please. No, 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 no. Please, 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 no, 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 no.